So here is Robbie Lawler still going strong nearly 20 years after his UFC debut back in 2002. Lawler's reinvented himself a little bit down in South Florida. He believes he is in the best shape of his life in advance of this one tonight.
And by going down to South Florida and finding a new team, you saw a change in Robbie Lawler, which led to a UFC title reign that had masterful performances. The win over Carlos Condit was crazy. The win over Rory McDonald. The fight, the ability to withstand punishment and continue to press forward and hold on to that title showed you that Robbie Lawler was a different guy and was ready to reach all the potential that his coaches said from day one.
And the beauty of Robbie Lawler, too, he is the consummate fan favorite. Without even having to open his mouth, he doesn't have to say anything.
He doesn't talk.
People love him for his fighting style, and we will see if he can make one more climb to welterweight gold and blue. All right, so the path to UFC welterweight gold, of course, goes through the UK, courtesy of Leon Edwards' win over Kamaru Usman, but he's got to keep the focus where it belongs. He's got another hungry young challenger in front of him tonight.
Yeah, and Leon Edwards is one of those guys that can lock in. He's one of those guys that doesn't seem to me now from the outside to be a guy that falls in love with everything that comes with being the champion. He lives in the now. And he will have to do exactly that if he wants to retain his championship tonight. He's got to be able to use his boxing. Leon Edwards is fast.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he does right. He's crisp, he's sharp, and he uses all of his tools. He is really the definition of mixed martial artist, and that will have to be on display tonight if he wants to keep his championship.
You're right, and he may not wow you with muscle mass, but this is quite a frame for the UFC's welterweight division, and Leon Edwards has all eyeballs on him here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, Ruthless Robbie Lawler coming up on 40 fights as a pro, 20 career wins by knockout. You know what the approach is going to be here tonight. Going to try to get his mitts on the target early, and he can lean on the takedown defense as well. If the wrestling starts to come back his way, more often than not, Robbie Lawler's able to stay upright. All right, nice early head kick for the champ, Leon Edwards. He waited a little bit to throw that weapon against Kamaru back in the day. No hesitation here early in this one.
He does a great job of setting. Oh, he got a really good too.
And back to his feet. Oh, man, I can barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out. These gentlemen are going at it.
They are here to fight tonight. I cannot wait for this fight to continue. Oh, landed some big shots, too. Beautiful.
Edwards is in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Attacking armbar.
Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Man, his sidekick is just killer. You saw it right there.
He has a really good sidekick. He's so fast at doing that technique, and there is no tell when he attempts that certain strike. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there. Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Oh, beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're going to start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in this division.
Absolutely. And the reason you don't know his name is because he's more of a quiet guy. He's very reserved. He used to be at AKA for months, and you barely knew that Rocky was even there. He was just there to get his work in, as he's doing his work now inside the octagon. He's hurt again!
Back to the feet now. Lawler's kick to the body is blocked. Under 90 seconds to go. Lawler's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Punishing kick there. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting for the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Just misses with the left hook. Well, he's always been an elite striker, but Leon Edwards continuing to add layers to his game and really having one of his better performances tonight.
Yeah, John, this guy is so slick with his hands, man. But the fact that he now carries that championship mentality, that championship swagger and confidence, it makes him even more difficult to deal with. What a performance on the feet tonight by Leon Rocky Edwards.
Edwards gets the takedown here late in the round. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Edwards has got full mount now. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC. Work.
No, you don't want him on your back. He's going to start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing. Oh!
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Sounds for the end of round one. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Lawler's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot, and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
All right, here we go with the start of our second round. Fight? Leon Edwards and the one, the only ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Nice body shot.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Edwards.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head.
Oh, Edwards goes high, and he does not miss with the head kick yet again.
He does many times. When he throws that strike, he usually throws it with the intent to land it. He doesn't throw it as a feeler. He's so good at getting to this position, at getting to this head kick, that when he throws it, he intends to end your night. And once again, it lands.
Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. Just out of range with that strike.
Hands high, hands high.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt.
Oh, he blocked that punch.
Misses with the right hand. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Back and forth we go. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that 2 fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
We go 2 minutes down here in the second round. Ooh. Big right hand there. Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Lawler. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
And he counters with a left hand. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
Oh, Superman punch.
Let's go, more, that's working.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. That hurt bad.
Oh, he's hurt. Total strikes have now landed for Leon Rocky Edwards, and landing with 42% accuracy thus far against Robbie Lawler. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. Oh, this could just about do it.
What a fight.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. Armbar attempt. What a tight armbar.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
10 minutes in the can. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice uppercut for Lawler. Edwards is now dealing with a cheek cut. Lawler gets caught by that straight hand.
He's hurt bad. He's hurting bad here. Nice shot there by the champ.
91 total strikes have landed for Leon Edwards. And the accuracy rate about 42% now against ruthless Robbie Lawler.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit-for-tat.
Oh!
Like that.
Takes his back now.
Take his back. Take his back.
All right, close guard now. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Heavy shots. Go. Heavy shots.
Getting them out here.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yup.
Oh, he's got his back. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Oh, in the mouth.
Scramble and go. Scramble and go.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Big elbow there, lands. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Good work from the top here by Edwards. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch.
Oh, nice elbow.
Lawler's really limping heavily now. The leg kicks have started to pile up. Clearly, they're having the desired effect.
Good jab there by the champion.
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. Under a minute now to go in the round. Just unable to quite find that range. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Lawler's Edwards dealing with an obvious limp right now. Perhaps it was that last kick to the right leg that caused him the problems, so we'll see if he can start checking some of those. And there it is!
Holy smokes!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
What a moment for Leon Edwards, another massive knockout. I'm not sure any KO is ever gonna be on the level of what he did to Kamaru Usman, but this one was pretty sensational tonight.
Yeah, it was a tremendous knockout. I mean, sure, he didn't knock him out in the last 30 seconds like he did Kamaru Usman, but every time you could put somebody out, it feels like nothing you've ever felt before. It is the most exciting thing. Leon Edwards right now is riding a cloud like not many people have experienced by getting a knockout in that fashion.
Congrats to the welterweight champ Leon Edwards, very much looking like the best 170-pound fighter in the world tonight.